You are tuned in to INC Radio, changing lives through God's words. Coming up next is Faith and Melody. But before we continue with our program, let's listen to our first song on our playlist entitled Care for Humanity.
So much cruelty, absence of peace now.
Even in the so-called stronger nations,
the rich, the poor, the young and old all face illness, sweet children.
Knowing nothing but extreme misery and sadness.
Not able to find an honest means of living is depressing.
Parents are desperate day to day, challenges are daunting.
Violence and aggression is knocking at the door.
Our heart is searching for serenity and purpose. There's gotta be more worth fighting for.
Let's feed our soul and be nourished
with food that never spoils and will not perish.
In the Church of Christ will find true redemption,
redeemed by the precious blood of Christ.
Prophesied as God's nation.
This is a call to every beating heart.
This is a call to every human heart.
Whenever we possibly can, we help those who need it.
It's a command of God to lend a hand to our fellow man. God truly cares for you and me. Let him take us in his shelter. Feel the warmth of his love. God truly cares for you and me. A call to all human race to be the answer God's wonderful promises. He Don't be afraid to take the baby steps. It's another day. Don't forget God's just a prayer away. Don't give up now. Trust the process and keep learning. And if you need a friend, we're in this together, together, together. We're in this together, together, together. We're in this together, together, together. Together as a family in faith and melody.
Good morning to everyone, and happy Wednesday. Sister Jonah Lopez here from the local congregation of Isu District of Edmonton. Hello there, my best friend.
Good morning there, best friend Auntie Giona Grace. I am Carolyn Shank from Sacramento, District of Northeast California, and what a wonderful morning today, isn't it, Auntie Giona?
Yes, it is beautiful. And that song, I have to acknowledge the composers of that song used to be, because I used to be a children's worship service teacher in my younger days before I got married. And one of the composers, Sister Stephanie Cañete, she was actually my one of the children that I used to watch. And so, wow, now, a composer for INC original music. So awesome job. And that's a beautiful song, Care for Humanity. And just wanted to let everyone know our topic today at the Care, such a good continuation of our theme for the month of October. Today, it's receiving more when we give. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And it's going to be one of those days that we want to be able to make sure to inspire, enlighten, and strengthen everyone. So it's just we want to make sure that we maximize our time for our topic discussion. So, but before that, just a quick greeting to everyone in our chat already at the Care, already flooding away with greetings to each and every one of us, and one of them also greeting each other. And our first honor for today, dun, 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 dun,
Is the sunshine in Sacramento? Is Auntie Ivy Giselle Antonio. First honor, she was here really early this morning. So thank you for your support there, Auntie Ivy.
yes.
There's more. There's more.
Yes, there's a lot. Of course, Ate Melvi, Manang Flo is there as well. Kailanita, Camario, Kuya Rod. Okay, who did I miss? Ate Kajin Naval. She used to be in our locale, but they transferred to another locale. Also, the wife of a head deacon. So, hello po, Kajin, and thank you po for tuning in. Kanap, Napoleon, one of our ministers here in the District of Edmonton, also in our chat today. And of course, Kalani, always tuning in. So, thank you po for tuning in our program today. I think we're gonna get a head start, right, at the Care, or do you have anyone that I miss?
Yeah, just to say a little bit hello to Auntie Jocelyn, who's also from BC, Canada, who's there. We have Susan Membreri, who is out there saying hello as well. I just want to catch everybody. We have Auntie Eliza, who's also a choir member there in Sacramento. I think we have Edmonton and Sacramento in the house. So I think we got a lot of support out here. We do have Kamario Oka from Brixtonville, District of Caloocan North, Kuya Rod from Livermore as well. I don't know if you caught him, but I think we pretty much have everybody that we might just want to make sure. Kuya Nathaniel just tuned in, so thank you again for joining us. And I think that's it. I think that's it right now.
That's it. We're ready.
Yes,
right? We are
yes.
ready. I wonder if it's Kuya Nico and Kuya Pong behind the scenes there supporting us. So if you are ready, Kuyas, take it away.
Icebreaker.
There you go. Take it away, Ate Care.
Yes. Okay. So we are back on schedule. Actually, I just wanted to say one more greeting because he sent me a personal message. Is Brother Robin Orenchuk? Orenchuk?
Yes,
Right. He
yes.
is out there. He's not able to chat on his phone, but he is listening. So thank you, Brother Robin, for listening on. Continue to listen on, as well as Ati Vicky. And oh, there's so many more. We'll get back to you all as soon as we can. We are going to start Icebreaker so we can start our discussion. We have a beautiful discussion today. Again, the topic is receiving more when we give. So our Icebreaker today is things we love to give, right? Things we love to give out there. Oh, Hannah, what are the things you love to give? Super easy, right? It's gonna be super easy.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be a long list, though. A long list. So again, the icebreaker today is things we love to give. If you can list down in the comments, as well as list your song request. If you have a song request out there, let us know. But things we love to give. Let's see, Jonah. What are the things you love to give?
I would love to give my smile.
Okay.
It's free.
That's
But you know, a
your
simple
smile.
smile can go a long way. I take care. Especially if if you come across someone who's like not having a good day. So a smile brings a lot of sunshine in the room. Like, see, Kuya Rod says, he says, oh, Ate Ivy, sorry. She says, love, smiles, and hugs. Aww. And Kuya Nate says, emojis and memes.
Yes. Is
Yes.
there
What
anything
about what about you?
else?
Oh, okay. I'll go for you, and then I'll check the chat.
For me, the things I love to give, I love to I love to love. I love to love. Auntie Jenna, you know I'm out there. I love I
Uh-huh.
love to throw my love out there, right? We have so many, especially us as members of the Church of Christ. We have so much love to give, right? So it's overflowing with love. And please accept my love when I send it to you, right? Because it's there for you, right? It's there for you. So what yeah, right? It's virtual hugs, right? So what is out there? I think it's scrolling. There's a lot of
Yes,
comments
it
out there.
is. We're just scrolling. I think Melvi says smile and give compliments. Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, good one.
Smile and
Yes.
give compliments. Kalani says time. And I think this is Susan. Hug,
Susan, yes.
hugs and smile, she says. Karad,
Yes.
of course, smile more and live more, right? Uh, Sister Eliza, love,
Eliza.
time, complimenting others. These are
Wow.
it's you don't spend money on them, right? But then you're able to give them. Atikir loves to give plants. Ati Ivy.
What's she-
You know what? I can attest to that, Ati Ivy, because when she went to visit me, she says, "If only I can bring my plants here, like to you, I will." But Manang Flo, yes, Manang Flo says, "I love to give big smiles, tight hugs, and my time." So nice, nice. There you go. It's nice to
Yes.
be able to see the commonality of what people love to give. And so another thing that I know that I love receiving, not giving,
Okay.
actually
Oh.
giving hand me downs. Like, I grew up, we're in a big family, so it's like hand me down to the last one. So hand me downs is something that it's nice when you're able to pass on clothes and shoes and stuff like that. And as well, food. I think here, don't forget, we love to give food, right?
We
Especially
sure do.
Kuya Henry, whenever he cooks something, he would like, oh, I want to give this to Nanay Lourdes, or to brethren, to members inside the Church of Christ, especially when there's like an event or a Bible study. He will make sure to bring something. He will make sure to take something with him. So there you go. I think we've covered. Did we miss anyone at the care that had shared what
Ati
they?
Zinaida, yeah, Ati Zinaida says just a simple message for near or far. So,
Oh,
sending out a message just free. Again, the best things are free, right? That
mhm.
we can give to those out there. And I mean, everyone's pretty much covered a lot. There is time, there's love, there's hugs, there's food, there's hand-me-downs like clothes or things that you don't want anymore. You want to give it to somebody. I think we pretty much got everything. Brother Robin actually is able to come on the chat, so he is here saying hello as well. But smiles is I think the easiest because you could always just it comes with you wherever you go, right? So if you can show your pearly whites out there and say and just smile at everyone, then I think that would make everyone's day, right? Unless you have dimples, then of course not all of us are has the special dimples there. But if you have them, show them, and I think it's gonna put a smile on everyone out there, Tichona.
Yes, yes. And with that said, I think we are, this is one of those songs that you just want to sing, I guess, in the morning because it's lively and it just perks you up. And yes, it brings out the best in you, especially when you sing along with this one. But before we go on to our second song of the day, just want to say hi to Caromel Cruz. He is our district multimedia advisor here in the District of Edmonton. Good morning po, Caromel, and thank you po for tuning in. And with that said, we are on to our next song in our playlist, and this one is entitled, Ate Care?
This song is entitled "Still Blessed by God." Take it away, Kuyas.
There are moments in your life when you stumble in the dark, when you're struggling to make it through the night. So you close your eyes and pray, and to God you humbly say, I am here, please draw near, show me the way. And you look up to a glimmering night sky, and you smile at the light of the stars. What you feel in the air, what's been there all around you, God's love. You are still blessed by God. And so forth you walk with a spring in your step as you wait for the dawning of day. You fear no shadows that lurk in the dusk, for God's love will light the way. And you look up to a glimmering night sky, and you smile at the light of the stars. What you feel in the air, what's been there all around you, God's love. You're still blessed by God. Hear God's words, ever close to your heart. Don't let go. Hold on the good fight. No matter the darkness that covers the night, we have God's light. You look up to a glimmering night sky. You will smile at the light of the stars. You will feel it in the air, everywhere, all around you, God's love. You're still blessed by God. To a glimmering night sky. You will smile at the light of the stars. You will feel it in the air, everywhere, all around you, God's love. You're still blessed by God.
are. We're back. And thank you to Sister Ashley David, the vocals of that song. Still blessed by God. Yes, we are truly still blessed by our Almighty God. And it is true that we are blessed when we give more than when we receive. Whether it's tangible or not, if there's a great sense of fulfillment, when we are able to share what we have, especially if you don't have a lot and you're able to still share that, that's a great feeling. Now, if only Kuya can put us on grid so then I can have someone beside me. There you go. Thank you, Kuya. He knows us already. Wanting to make sure. There you go. The twins. The twins. We are back. Okay. Here. Yeah, so we were talking
Wow.
about even in our icebreaker, we were already asking everyone, what you love to give. And, on a serious note, there are a lot of things that we can actually give. And it's such a great feeling when you're able to give, even if you don't have a lot, right? Atikir. And so Atikir, who's such a giver of love, of care, of even material things, of food, I am blessed to be on the receiving end. So Atikir, because you're such a giver, how do you feel when you give something to someone? How does that make you feel?
I feel super. I mean, I'm cheerful, very cheerful, very content. Again, it doesn't matter money is nothing right here. It can be replaced. It's really nothing, but to see the outcome of the receiver, it's such a great feeling. I can't explain it more than just if you're the giver and you see the results. You see the expression on their face,
The
on the
reaction.
initial the reaction of the initial giving. It's so priceless, right? It can't be taken away, no matter how much they try to hide it, or the excitement, it comes out. And then when you catch that, it's just like, wow. And sometimes when this is going to be a really good reaction or a really good expression, sometimes you just got to record it. You just gives me butterflies. This is just a wonderful feeling. Not only did I maybe help somebody out, or I had somebody just really happy, made somebody really happy. Um, it's them. They are happy about it and genuinely happy, and you can see it when they're genuinely happy, especially when they get really shy, or they say, "Oh wow, this is more than I can receive," or this is and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, this is something you do deserve," or anyone deserves anything extra, right, in their life, right, Jonah? If there's something bonus, something extra, that's always deserved, right? It, you deserve it, right?
Yes. We're actually, smiling and giggling because Atikir has done above and beyond when it comes to surprises and when it comes to giving, giving especially her time, especially when we first met and that first surprise of showing up. And yes, she got me on video on that one. And it was just one of those it's like you're screaming and you're like excited and you're like reacting to it, and it's priceless. That's one of the things that I can say. It's truly priceless when you have someone who's able to give their time like that. And like you said, the sense of fulfillment, like, yes, I did it. Let's say a simple delivery of food, and then you get someone surprised with that. It's like, and like I said, as the receiver, it's just priceless. That's all I can say. It's priceless. And for me, as someone who would give something, and like you said, Atikir, it's that initial reaction of seeing them really happy, like seeing them there's such a fulfillment and accomplishment that you're like, you feel so good inside. And mind you, you do it and you give not because you're expecting something in return. It's never the intention. You want to give it and you're giving it because you want to make sure that, they know and they feel how much you care and how much time you give them, and how much you care for them. And with that said, that's why we as members of the Church of Christ, we always have this care for humanity. It's not for just the members of the Church of Christ, but for fellow men. We wanted to make sure that this is what we are taught inside the Church of Christ, to share what we have. When you're able to share material things, and especially when we're able to share our faith, that's one of the things that we love doing. And of course, our acronym master is already on the roll on our chat at the care. I don't know if you've seen that, but they're actually putting their insights to our topic today about receiving more when we give. So if you don't mind, like just getting Kuya Rod's acronym there. It's got a lot.
Yes, because we do have our acronym of the day later today, so we are still watching that. So throw in your acronyms all throughout the program. You have 2 hours to throw in acronyms, but Koyarad has two already that I see. First word is give, which is goodness in victoriously extending our love, right? Second one is receiving, really expressing care, especially in volunteering in nurtured givings.
Oh, wow.
Nice one, nice one. Yes, let me clear out. Oh, Ati Ivy has one. She put give, which is God is vital every day.
Oh,
Wow,
this
really good,
you're
really
gonna give
good.
us a hard time again picking the
I know
acronym.
it's gonna be one of those hard programs where we have to pick an acronym. But again, the topic, if you were just tuning in, is receiving more when we give. Again, I want to just bring out that you know, giving, giving, you do receive more, and it's not receiving from material things or receiving from that same person or being able to or have somebody pay it forward to you as a giver. No, I think for me is that when you're saying receiving more when we give, it's the receiving that you don't see, it's the receiving that you get on that great feeling that it's 10 times more of a bursting excited feeling to have when you give, because it's, again, if you are abundant, if you are blessed and you have more than enough what you have in your lifestyle, share it, right? Share it with those who aren't, or aren't as fortunate as well. Share that, because again, that feeling you get, I'm telling you, it returns 10 times more, just that feeling alone, knowing that you're not going to get anything back, or you're not expecting anything in return, but to receive um, anything, something, it's you just got to be grateful, right? Got to be grateful for those people who are always giving, right?
And see,
So,
also, Atikir, I believe that a lot of times the people that give us, especially when we are in need, they are also instruments of our Almighty God to our prayers. God cannot come down and say, "Here you go, you need this," right? But God uses instruments in our lives. And so the ones that are there, especially caring for us and providing, the need that we need in our lives. I strongly believe that God is their instrument. When we pray and we ask for, because like you said, it's not always a material things. Even peace in our lives. You want to be able to talk to someone. Someone will always be there, and that's why we say, when you are on the receiving end, you are actually receiving more when you give that time, when you give that moment to pray for someone who's needing that strength. That is already, God will reward you for that. And even if you don't receive anything back, you just give that because it's in you. The love that you have inside, you just share that. and especially the faith that we have. Why would you not want to share that? Why would you not want to give that away? Not give away, but give out there, especially to those who are not members inside the Church of Christ, right? I take care.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Again, it's all about giving. And if you are abundant, you know, if you're abundant in your prayers as well, pray for those out there. A lot of us need some prayers, and if you have a lot, and if you're great in praying, pray for those out there. Again, it doesn't cost anything. Again, as members, if you members of the Church of Christ, we're always constantly praying for those that we love, those that are near us, those that uplift us, and those that are just in our lives. We're always constantly giving that to them, giving, just giving, because we already know um, we will receive 10 times more, right? 10 times more, Ati Jonah. I think there's
Oh,
a few more out there that's really nice.
actually, the one that I saw, I was like, oh, Kuya Rod. Always has something nice to say. He says, God gave us faith and melody so we can receive inspiration and blessings daily. Oh, and I wanted to shout out and acknowledge at the Ivy for mentioning this. I just saw this in the news this morning. And yes, this is something that we can give to our brethren and even our fellow men in Florida who is in a calamity state right now with the flooding and the hurricane. It's the one thing that we can all do is pray for them, pray for their safety, to make sure that everyone is okay. It must be so hard right now, so difficult to be in that situation. So the one thing that we can give right now is prayer, especially, and for sure we will have an event to help them. And so let us unite in this to make sure that we are able to give more than we can. And God will be just to reciprocate our love, our care for our brethren there in Florida. And, not just in Florida, but, everywhere that we can help the ones that are in calamities right now. It's make sure that we participate and unite in this event, brothers and sisters. There you go. Just want to quickly say hi to Ka David Kuja and Ka Brian Teknang from Edmonton. Of course, they're evangelical workers, and Ka Brian is our Christian Family Organization overseer who's also tuned in right now. Thank you. Thank you. Uh,
Really,
yes,
can you also, Atiza Naida has a really
I
good
was
comment
just going
up.
to say, yes. Go ahead.
She says, giving brings joy when you support a person in need. You get that giver's glow. I like that. A giver's glow, right? And according to your brain, we are disclosure. We are not doctors. We are not medical professionals, but it does release high estrogen levels, making you feel relaxed and peaceful, right? So you always want to be relaxed and peaceful, right? Because that's just again one of the things that we receive by giving is to be relaxed and be peaceful. So that was a good one, Atuzanaida. That was
Thank you,
really good.
Seni. Yes. And I think we are ready for our next song number. And again, if you have any song requests, make sure to put them in our chat so then we can get our Kuya text to get them ready for everyone so we can all sing together and enjoy the music.
I think it's our bumper,
Oh,
Jonah,
it's so
isn't it?
great.
Our segment.
Yes, I just actually just quickly thought of that. Wait, what am I talking about? Not the music, but our next segment. And actually, this one, she's in our chat. So it'll be nice that you'll be able to.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Okay. So, Kuya, text if you are ready, if you can play our Caring Gracefully together.
Together, we'll praise you, Lord God. Together, we'll serve you with love. Together, we'll remain. Sister Zenaida Navesteras, Local Congregation of Midtown Toronto, District of Greater Toronto.
Hello po, Ohana, Faith and Melody. This is Sister Seni de Vesteras from the locale of Midtown Toronto, District of Greater Toronto. Faith and melody impacted my life since day one. And little that I know, Ohana Faith and Melody has been my support system during laughter and sadness. Through their topics, insights, and life experiences, I am strengthened and motivated in my faith as member and church officer inside the Church of Christ. I gained true friends and new friends too. And it was a great experience to meet brethren from the comment section, and I met them in person too. And most of the regular hosts of Faith and Melody, especially the producer Ate Des Acenas and producer of the America, Brother Manly Andaya. They always keep me motivated for everything that I do. And it keeps me going every time Ate Des remind us that any little things that we can be of help with our church administration is a great achievement. That's why it's my pleasure to be part of Ohana Faith and Melody.
Our heartfelt thanks to all of you, our dearest Ohana.
Together we'll praise you, Lord God. Together we'll serve you with love. Together.
Thank you po, Kazeni. That is so nice. And yes, congratulations again. She recently won Best Supporting Actress for our recent in cinema. So second time in a row, I think here. Best Supporting Actress. So job, Kazeni. Good job. And yes, and it's nice because Kazeni was there even in San Diego. Was it in San Diego?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because Kuya Rod was saying it was nice to meet Atizeni in person. She visited Livermore and also gave a gift. Oh, there you go.
Wow,
I
wow.
give her a gift too.
Nice. Come visit at Tizini.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, we did. I'm trying to think. Have I met Kazeni in person? Yes,
Yes, in the
in
Philippines.
Calgary. In Calgary too. She
Oh,
was
yes,
there. She was there. She was in Calgary.
I
Remember the
remember.
first time? Yes, yes, she
I
was
did.
there. So
Yes, we were all looking for you.
but you
Yes,
know what? It really touches our hearts. We do ask for videos, right? But we don't know what they're gonna say. So whenever we watch this caring gracefully together segment, and we hear what you say about Faith and Melody, of course it's heartfelt because it's not, we don't give you a script to say. So whatever it is that you feel about Faith and Melody, and you tell us, it's like, oh, it's really nice. It's really nice to be able to
yes,
hear those sweet words at care.
yes. We're super grateful when you do send your videos. We're waiting on a few. I'm not going to mention any names, right, Kasani, but we are waiting for a few videos out there so we can feature you because we know you're on here as well. Anyone that is out there can send it to Ati Jonah or myself, and we will get it together and we will you know, we will play it here on Faith and Melody, and it's nice to hear what you have to say. Again, like Ati Jenna says, we don't know what you're going to say. It's not a script. It's all up to you what you want to say, and then we're excited. That's something you can give to Faith and Melody and put a smile on our face, right, Ati Jenna?
So Kasani's next. Okay.
Yes, we're waiting for Kasani. He's from Eastwood. So if you are from Eastwood, please remind Kasani that he has a video to turn in.
I just type it in. Nope. We need that video. Anyway, I think at here now we are ready for our next song, right? And again, if you have any song requests, put them in the chat so that we can get them ready for all of you, so we can all sing together and we can all just listen to our beautiful INC original music. And now I think we are ready for this next song. This is a nice song as well. Of course, we have, curated this beautiful INC original music. And, this one, it's entitled May You Always Brightly Shine, our sister Sunshine. This one's for you. May you always brightly shine. So Faith and Melody will be right back. Enjoy this song.
You're different, you're special, you are wonderful, you are made worthy of God's love. You are faithful, you are fearless, you are tested, you are racing for the prize of eternal life. You are steadfast and enduring, so stay pure as an instrument of righteousness. You are the chosen and the blessed, for you are beloved by God, and you bear the name of Christ. There's a light inside of you. May you always brightly shine, for you are a child of God, and you bear the name of Christ. There is a light inside of you. May you always brightly shine, brightly shine. So stay loving and obedient, and stay selfless and courageous, and stay strong. You are cared for, you are guided, you are enlightened, uplifted, stay inspired. You are the chosen and the blessed.
And welcome back to Faith and Melody. Today's topic is receiving more when we give. I just want to say hello to Ati Joyce Rufino. She's in a meeting at the moment, but she is still listening on. So, hello, Ati Joyce. I know you've been so busy lately. So, thank you for tuning in. And as we continue our discussion today, when we give more than we could, it's beyond love. We give our all, and it's rewarding that we are still able to share despite the little that we have. What are the reasons why it is better to give than receive? We were talking about, you know, giving more, right? Giving more, and we'll receive more as well. So the question is, what are the reasons why it is better to give than receive? That's Jonah. Why is it? Why is this? Why is this? Are you ready for this question? What are the reasons why? What are your reasons why?
See, one of the very reasons why it is better when we give than we receive, it makes us appreciate what we have. Um, Sometimes we don't see exactly what we have in our lives, but when we are able to give, especially when we don't have much, and yet because you have a giving heart and it's in you to give, you'll just do everything that you can to be able to give, and you appreciate that. I may be complaining sometimes, I may be not appreciating that I have so much, and yet when you're able to see the ones that are less privileged than you, then you appreciate and say, oh wow, I actually have a lot and I can actually give more. And so you become appreciative and you become aware of the things that you have that not a lot of people have. So it brings a lot of joy in us, and we makes us really happy that we are able to give. That's why, yes, it is definitely true that, giving is better than receiving. I take care.
Yes, yes, giving is way better. Again, if you appreciate what you have, like you said, it does give us a reason to share. You're abundant with what you have around you, and again, the less fortunate or those that are out there that don't have that or have maybe not even experienced what you've experienced, why not share that, right? Again, the question out there for Ohana is, what are the reasons why it is better to give than receive? I believe that everything here is temporary, right? Everything here is temporary. Nothing here is permanent. So what you have, you can enjoy it as much as you want, but why not share it for those who don't or who haven't? You know, there are some that are out there that haven't experienced a fine dining restaurant, right? You have, you do it weekly, maybe, right? Why not just share that? Why not invite them and say, oh, why don't you come with me? This is a great restaurant to come try, knowing that they haven't tried this restaurant yet, right? If you have, again, like T. Jonas says, 10 different blue blouses, right? Why not give up? Why not give up one of those blouses, right? Because you can replace it. Again, nothing is temporary. I feel like, again, I have it here as
Let
one
me
of my.
hold on. I take care. You said nothing is temporary. You mean nothing is
I
permanent?
mean, nothing is permanent here. Everything here is temporary. And I believe that um, the reason why it is better to give is that you are probably an instrument that our Almighty gave. Oh, hold on. I only have a cup of tea, but I think that we are the instruments that our Almighty God has given to those who are less fortunate, right? So if you are an instrument, I feel like that this is already a gift given to me. So why not spread that gift that I already have? Right? I want to, I brought up the blouses, I brought up the fine dining, but sometimes there are some that are out there that also needs that love. Okay. Again, I mentioned earlier, we're overflowing with love, right? We have so much love to give that sometimes it can be overwhelming for just one person, right? So you have to share that love. You have to share it amongst 10 other people because you have enough. Because it's always going to be replenished. It's always going to keep growing and growing because the more love you give, to others, the more you're gonna just build up, right? It's gonna just keep building up, and then again, the end results to see our brethren or our loved ones out there, to see the reactions, to see their expressions on their face, it makes you want to do more because it becomes contagious to not just give it to one person. You're going to give it to more. Again, it gets replenished 10 times more. If you feel like this is uh, your last ube ice cream, right? What if it's your last ube ice cream popsicle that you have in your hand? Koyarad, if it's the last one, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you because what reaction is Koyarad going to give me if I'm just about to open my last ube ice cream popsicle? Imagine that. He's 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 right in front of me. He doesn't have anything. I've eaten this popsicle a million times, but it's my last one in my hand. I will give it to him. I will give it to him because the reaction he's going to give me is, "Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much." But it's not just about his reaction, but it's that good feeling that you have. Again, like Atizanaida says, it's that relaxed feeling, it's that peaceful feeling that you get inside within you, knowing you done something good. Right? Team Ube, yes, right. It is Team Ube, but it is important to give. There's many reasons, but you only need one. You only need one, and that includes love out there, right? Do it
Yes.
out of love.
Yeah. And I I'm not sure, but I think the ones that have gone through um, being in that position of needing, I think they give more. I think they're able to give more because they have been in the position of having nothing. That's why when they start, having something in their lives, they just freely give it. They just want to be able to give it and share it because they know what it feels like and how it is to have nothing. And um and I remember my uncle and my auntie talking about, the wife is like, why do we always give? Why do we always, why do they always ask us and we always give? And the husband said, wouldn't you want to be in the position of giving than having to ask, and you'd be, the one needing? And that actually stuck in my head. You're in a better position when you are able to give, even the littlest thing that you can give. We mentioned even time, love, care. If we are able to give as much as we can, still we are blessed that way. Because at the care, like you said earlier, what if we are God's instruments for these people because they're needing these things, and we are placed there to be able to share what we have, material or not. We are able to be an instrument of God to help them out. So I think, well, not that I think, I believe that it is really, really true that we receive more when we are able to give, because God find a way. He will always find a way to reciprocate that, for us to be able to receive blessings from him. And that is priceless. I think here.
Yes, I agree with that as well. I've seen that. I've seen that happen too, where we can give the very last thing that we have, or we have very little, but you give it. You give it to them, and um, I can attest that it is returned. It is reciprocated back, but it is returned two, three, four, five times more than what I've given. And so, if you know me, um, you know me very well, as I do love to give. I love to give because I get that back not right away, but I'm saying I get it back 10 times more. So it might be just a material thing. It might just be something that um, you can pick it up at the store and you say, oh, why? So, this is so doesn't it's not very expensive. It's something that, it's not about the cost. It's not about how much you're going to spend on the brethren or the people that you do care for, but it's the thought, right? It's the thought that counts as well. I always bring up time, right, Tijana, because time is so important. It's something that you can give but can never get back. And I want to bring up Ati Erica. I know she's listening. I know she's on vacation, but I want to bring up the time that we were in the Philippines, because it was our first time being in the Philippines, and it was a little warm for me, right? It was a little hot. I felt a little dizzy, a little kind of oh, this weather is really warm for me, and I felt like I almost wanted to just sit and I want to pass out, you know, but I didn't. But the fact that she stayed with me throughout the time, giving her time when there were people all around her saying, Erica this, Erica that, oh, we need you here, we need you there. But she would say, wait, I'm going to sit here for a little bit with Auntie Care. And I'm like, what? I was like, you can go. You can go if they're calling you, right? And she was like, no, I'm going to stay with you. Now, for that, giving her time, being such a busy person. And if you know Auntie Erica, she's very well known in the Philippines and always needed on something. And she stuck with me the whole time. And we literally sat on the floor, um, just wait on time. And she was just giving me her time, didn't care in the world. And that feeling alone, to receive that from somebody, it's a great feeling. You never forget. So again, even the most little thing that you give to somebody, whether they've had it before or whether it's your last that you have, give it, because it's gonna reciprocate it back to you 10 times more. And you'll and just the feeling alone, to give, that feeling alone, I'm telling you, the way you feel inside is, you're just so uh content, right? What you doing, content. And it's just a feeling you have to experience it. And if you experienced it and you've given little, imagine if you gave more, because you're going to receive back more, right? More on that one, Atijana.
Yes, and like Kuya Dawson, who's in the chat right now, giving time to listen. It is really contagious at the care when there are a lot of people in need and you're one to be able to give. It makes you feel good inside, and it makes you feel blessed inside that I am an instrument of God to be able to give, even the littlest way that you're able to give. But especially when we're able to give and share our faith, that's that's the most rewarding feeling when you're able to even share, let's say, a God's Message magazine, and then they get it and they start reading. You have this sense of accomplishment and fulfillment, like, oh, I am God's instrument, and sharing and giving my time to this person, and for them to be able to even go through the magazine, and for them to even take the time to read and to accept that. It just brings so much joy in our lives whenever we witness and we see that. And there's some comments here actually on our chat from Brother Robin. He says it's better to give than receive. We get more blessings from our Almighty God when we help others, and it makes us better if we don't have much. See, that's what I was talking about. especially if you know you don't have much to give, but you still take the time to care and give and share. That's just rewarding. That's just there's a different kind of feeling of fulfillment that, I don't have a lot, but I will give what I can and I will share what I can. And so it is very, very contagious. And it again, people will see that, and they will follow that, and they will also give what they can. um Going back to your team ube at the care, Kuya Rod said, I wouldn't take it because I'll give it back to you. He said.
Wow. Yeah.
And Kalu shares, it's better to give than to receive because giving leads to having that sense of accomplishment, which then leads to feeling good and capable of creating harmony, leading to happiness and contentment. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
nice.
And Kasani says, giving in whatever way only proves that we truly are of our Lord Jesus Christ disciples, and we are all the more making our lights shine brighter. These are really nice. These are really nice insights. And even Kalus added, giving and receiving is a win-win for both the giver and the recipient. So very true. And because Susan says, God loves a cheerful giver. Yes, so very
Yes.
true. Oh, now we have a song request from Carl Luz. She wants to request more than we asked for. It's a very timely song request for our topic today. Receiving more when we give. Another, I think here, if you don't mind reading, I think Melvy's comment there on why it's more important to give than receive.
Yes, Ati Melvi says, it brings her joy, great joy, when I see the smile, the relief, and the gratitude of the people I'm able to help and give even the simplest things in life. That's so true. It is. It is. It's when you see that smile, I see it all the time. When I give, I see that smile all the time. So it makes you want to give more because you can see the gratitude that they have or the happiness that they have. I like it. I mean, I like it so much that you know, you do it often. You do it often, and you do it not because you're obligated or you feel like, oh, this person probably needs this. Let me just do this. No, you do it because not only, like Atilu says, it's a win-win, right? The receiver wins, the giver wins, and it's a great feeling. Most especially the great feeling for those that give, because you can see it's a double happiness. It's double happiness because you're happy and you made that other person happy as well, right? Let's go.
Yes, Ate Melvi. Oh, Ate Melvi is also, she also added, thank you, Ate Care, Ate Jonah, not just us, Faith and Melody as a whole, for always giving us hope and inspiration. Faith and Melody has indeed strengthened me in so many ways. So thank you for that. Thank you for expressing that to us. I don't know, have you read at the Ivy's comment there at the care?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
So she says, it is more blessed to give than to receive is rooted in the idea that giving enhances personal well being, strengthens social bonds, and contributes to a greater good. Wow. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. I love that though. I love the strengthens the social bonds and the personal well-being. It does. It does build a foundation. Again, not on just material things, but the thought that you have somebody there that you can rely on. It builds that and it strengthens it. It does grow and it becomes where, something can blossom, right? Best friends can blossom, right? Oh, wait, it's this way. It's this way. Things can blossom, and you just never know. It could be a start of something. It could be a foundation of anything to strengthen the brotherhood as well. So, the word is give, right? Give, give, give. Right? So,
Yes,
yeah,
I think
that
because of
is,
that, we will give one song request,
yes.
play one song request. This is because this is such a nice song that we can all just sing together and just be happy about it. So Kuya, if you can play, well, this is this is part of it. It's heartbeats right now. So we will play our first. We will play our song request by who did the song request? At the Ivy, I think, right? At
Yes,
the
she
Ivy.
has one.
Hmm. So we will play Kuya Nico, Kuya Pong. We will play Nana Nalig. This is Nananalig is relying, Nananalig, relying on our Almighty God, which is a very nice and lively and perky song that we can all sing together. And we will also play I Am Happy, which is our heartbeat song of the day. So Kuya Nico, Kuya Pong, if you can do us a back-to-back song, let's take it away. And Faith and Melody will be right back.
Your requested song, our favorites, Faith and Melody Heartbeats.
Ako'y kabataang hinirang sa tunay na bayan ng Diyos. Hindi ako nag-aalinlangan, pag-ibig na'y sa akin nakalaan. May pagsubok man o kahadlangan, ako'y tapat na maninindigan. Dahil nananalig ako sa Iglesia ni Cristo. Matatamunan tao ang tunay at sakal na pag-ibig ng Diyos at ni Cristo. Ako'y lubos na nangangako, katapatan ko'y di magbabago. Kahit hanggang sa aking pagtanda, sa paglilingkod di magpapabaya. May pagsubok man o kahadlangan, ako'y tapat na maninindigan. Dahil nananalig ako sa Iglesia ni Cristo. Matatamunan tao ang tunay at sakal na pag-ibig ng Diyos at ni Cristo. Troubles in this life may come, but that's okay. I'll still be happy anyway. This world may try to bring me down, but I won't mind. I'll still be happy all the time. For my Lord Jesus Christ has said, His power is made perfect in me. During times when I'm weak, I'm not alone. So always hold on. I'll be brave and be glad when trouble is near. Then I'm weak, I am strong, for His power lives in me. There is nothing that can
are back and we are happy to be here today, talking about receiving more when we give. And such a nice version of that song, Nananalig. Actually, I had to search that up because I think I gave the wrong definition. Nananalig is trusting or having faith. So that's what that means. So such a cute version, also cute cover by the children inside the Church of Christ to be singing that, saying that they are trusting and having faith inside the Church of Christ. That's what that song is all about, Atikir. And did we have any other song requests? Maybe we'll get our Kuya text ready because
Yes,
I,
we
of course, you know me,
do.
you know the song that I want. And
Yes, you do. Actually, Carlos has a request more than we asked for.
oh,
So from
cool.
Korea Text, yes,
Ready.
more than we asked for. So that's a good song as well.
Yes.
So we still have time. If you have a song request out there, let us know. We'll try and get it all ready to go.
Yes. Yes. And yeah, and of course we will also have the acronym of the day. So if you haven't if you haven't put on your thinking cap, it's time to put on your thinking cap because we're going to be choosing the acronym of the day, which is anything with receiving more than we give. You can make sure to put that on there, and we will try and pick the acronym of the day. And on to this part of our program today. As members of the Church of Christ, we mentioned this earlier actually, that we do have care for humanity because we do share not only our time, not only caring and our kindness. Of course, we also share, food and clothing and many more, right? We give love when we share our faith. And that's the ultimate thing that we can share to the people of this world, our faith. And this is the best and worth more than anything one could ever receive. And so, in this part of our program, why do you love to share your faith? And I have to acknowledge Kaluz on this one. Every single time it's Thursday or Sunday, I would see Kaluz's post on, inviting non-members to attend a worship service. She would say it is a worship service day, and we would love to invite you to attend our worship service. And it's, every time I see that, I'm like, oh, this is nice. And then it's kind of like my, almost an alarm for me, alarm clock to say, okay, time to share and time to invite, friends. Because what is the worst thing that can happen? They either say, no, but it's okay. You've shared your faith right away. And if they say yes, even better, right? And so why do you love to share your faith? And what benefit does it give you to be able to do such a worthy cause? Because this is truly a worthy cause. As members of the Church of Christ, we are taught and we strongly believe that yes, we are the lights of this world. And when we share our faith, we do the fellow men that we have, we do give them this gift of life. Um, we strongly believe as members of the Church of Christ, this is a true church. The Church of Christ is a true church. And if we are able to share that and give what we have, the love, the faith that we have, if we are able to give and share that, nothing could be more than that. And so for you, Atikir, why do you love to share your faith? Because I hear you all the time. You share your INC media cards, and you talk to people that you come across with, walking like in the mall or the store, and you do share your faith. So why do you love to share faith, and what benefit does it give you to be able to do such a worthy cause?
You know, Jonah, we all made a promise, right? And if we keep our promise, our Almighty God keeps His promise. So I'd like to fulfill that as much as possible. And when you share this faith again, it's it's not a material thing. It's just unseen, and it's more precious to be able to share what we have, what we believe. Again, if we are, we are the light, members of the Church of Christ. Why not light up another person? Why not light up them and make this more of a brighter place? Um, we share because we this belief that we have is so beautiful. Why not share it, right? Why not share it to the world? Those out there that are always being invited and they say, oh, I'm busy, or maybe next time, or maybe next week. You don't give up, but you keep trying, because we want them to feel what we feel. We want them to see what we see. We want them to hear these beautiful songs, what we hear. Why not share this beautiful lifestyle that we have? Why not share it to them? Um, you say that sometimes at the mall, I just start talking to somebody, or sometimes if you're lucky enough to sit with me on an airplane, you're going to be given an INC Media card, and we're going to talk about it, right? But another thing that we do here, which is it's funny, is so we have in this neighborhood, and I know that other neighborhoods out there, you have these group of people who who go around just as well, uh, sharing supposedly what they're sharing, But here at our house, we have pamphlets ready at the door. So when we see, when we come home and we see a group of people, we already know who and what they're doing, right? So we're ready, right? We're like almost like a come on, come ring our doorbell because we have something for you. We have something for you. So that's something that's always fun to do. So when we know that they're coming to our house to ring the doorbell, we're ready at the door, ready to give our pamphlet as well. They'll say, "Oh, hi, we're so and so from this so and so, and we have this." I said, "Stop! I have something for you. Why don't you read my pamphlet and then you come back to me and you let me know?" So we do it that way because we try to intercept and we try to say, "Hey, guess what?
Mhm.
We have something for you just as well." And it's just a great feeling. And then, and a lot of the times, because we're all there, everyone out there also is seeking for the right place where they want to be. So of course they will accept it, and they do go read it, and it's nice to be able to share that and let them know, oh, you know what, try this one out first. Try where I'm at. Try the Church of Christ. Try Iglesia ni Cristo. And guess what? There is social media out there. We got beautiful music. Give it a try. And and they do. They were like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take this home. So it's one of those that you just want to share because you're just so excited. Even at the mall, you see some people sitting, because they're waiting for their spouse, their husbands or their wives, whoever's shopping. They're sitting there, and sometimes you sit beside them, and sometimes you just have a plan, right? You have that plan, and like, yeah, this person is sitting by themselves. I have INC Media cards in my purse. Let's see it. Let's see what we can do. Any opportunity that you can to do that, again, you do it, right? We've talked about going through a drive-through, coffee, leave the card. And curious minds are always going to see what is this all about. And you just never know because you want to share that because it's such a great feeling knowing that, hey, guess what? I just shared my faith. It's such a great feeling, right? Because it's such a beautiful thing to not just hold it for ourselves and not just keep it to ourselves, but to share it to the world, right? Share it to the world. Imagine the world just all lights of just everybody just being a light, and then you just have this whole nation, right? It'd be beautiful to have, beautiful. So why not, right? Most especially you want to get your loved ones, people that are right next to you, right in this, maybe even the same house. You might want to get them just as well. They are the ones that you want to focus on because you want to have your loved ones with you, right? When the race finally ends, you want them to be with you right now, uh, in the same race, right? Holding hand in hand, sharing that love, sharing the faith, sharing these beautiful songs, right? Beautiful songs, and it's just wonderful. I can't give enough and say enough that it's just so nice to share to everyone. And if you watch these programs, there's so many programs, 24/7 hours a day. you can watch these programs, and it does uplift you. It does enlighten you. It does give you this hope. It gives you things that you can share with others. If you look back in some of the other programs, specifically on the weekends, you might even catch Ati Jonah doing a solo. She might be singing out there, so you might want to catch that one. So, okay. So we won't go there, but you could catch those things, and because you're gonna miss it, why not share it with your friends and family, right? Ati Jonah, it's just a great feeling to know that you could do that, and it makes our Almighty God happy knowing that you're sharing what we have, right?
I love how you said that you have pamphlets and probably God's Message magazine ready by your door, because we got an idea now of, oh, this is so true that once they press the doorbell, because they also want to share their faith, right? But we want them to be enlightened. We want them to know the truth, and for them to have that moment of, okay, I'm sharing. They're probably thinking, I'm sharing my faith, and they're sharing their faith. Maybe I need to compare. You just don't know. You just never know that doorbell, and you're ready to share your faith by just giving them a pamphlet or God's Message magazine is already a window for that person to be enlightened. So good job, Atikir. I'm gonna do that. Because I've got a bench just right beside my door. And yes, we do get those who would actually go to your door, and for some reason you already know what they're up to. You already know that they're gonna be sharing
Yes.
their faith, right? It's like, not to me. I'm gonna share my faith to you,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's why it's better to give than to receive. You don't want like
Yes.
we want to be able to
Yes.
give it to them, to be able to share. And yes, you get this God's Message magazines, you get this pamphlet. They are not to collect dust at home. They have to be given out, right?
Yeah.
It's to
And we use good
give
use.
out. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't stack them up. No.
Yes.
You
Give them out.
Yes, you can
Give them
actually
out.
leave a copy for yourself, but you have to
Yes.
make sure. I really love that idea, Atikir, and I think everyone's like, "Oh, that's a good idea to give out
Yeah.
God's Message
It's
magazine
uh
pamphlet."
it's almost where at Tijana, when in our neighborhood, it's a one way in, one way out kind of thing. And when we're coming from somewhere, and we're coming down our street, or we turn and we're coming down our street, and we see a group of people, we already know, again, like you said, what they're doing. And it's almost where us and the boys will say, come on, come to our house, I dare you, come to our house, we got something for you, please come to our house. And they're walking down, and we're walking down, they're like, oh, they're coming, we're peeking in the window, and we're so super excited, going, oh, they're coming, they're coming. So we're super excited, and it's just one of those things that, you know, if you could share this with them, and they're just as maybe, seeking the right place, or maybe they're sharing their stuff. Yes, like you said, they will compare, and then they will say, oh, wow, this is straight all, from the Bible. This is, they got these songs. Let's go check out their social media, INC media. I mean, they could just look at it. And again, like I said, it's curiosity. And
Mhm,
it's just one of those, you just never know. Just
mhm.
hand it to them, you know, hand it to them. You got to beat them to it. You got, here you go. Before you even say hi, here. You
Yeah, yeah,
right?
that's
So, yeah.
right. That's right. Even like Kuya Rod said, I remember a time I was handing out invitations. I came across a person jogging. He took my invitation. So you just never know. I mean, what can be worse if, the only thing worse that can happen is like they'd be like, it's okay. But right there at that moment, you already did your part in wanting to share your faith, right? And so every little thing that you can do to give, you give your time to do these things, then you're already giving um, part of your faith and sharing that to the people of this world. But see, even Ka Lu saying it's a good idea. It's such a very good idea, Atikir, what you've done there and what you are doing right now, especially with the boys. And so, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make sure that Kuya Henry's well aware. Okay, these are here for a reason. We want to make sure ringing that doorbell will benefit and will be able to share our faith. So it'll be a good gesture also, because they'd be like, why are they giving me this? I'm supposed to give it to them. And they're like, yes, I'm giving my faith and I'm sharing my faith to you. And so you'll be enlightened. So they'll be probably so curious, like, why are they giving this to me? I'm supposed to give it to them.
Yes, yes. Also, who popped in is Ati Myrtle, and she is also from BC, saying hello. Never too late to pop in, Ati Myrtle. Always come in and say hello. Again, you can always watch the replay on our shows Monday through Thursday just as well. Watch it anytime. Watch it over and over. Listen to the music and share. Share. Another way to give is share this link. It'll. I'm telling you, they will be amazed of just how wonderful the topics are, how we can talk about this and be transparent, right, Auntie Jonah?
Yes, yes. And Kaldu says every little thing we can do to share our faith is always a thumbs up. It's always
Which
good.
means, which means thumbs up
So
on the screen there. Don't forget to put the thumbs up.
yes, yes, that's right. That's right. So I just want to read some of the comments that they have here. Cousin Ida says, benefits that I can get are able to shine as light of the world, feeling of contentment. It reminds us of God's truth applied to people. She tagged you on that, Atike. Thank you for that. And she also have an acronym for give. Oh,
Ooh, yes.
generous INCs, valiant everywhere. And then it's like in giving. So yes,
Ooh.
very generous in giving. That's so very true. And Kalus also have one for receiving. Reciprocate every time, countless elements inspiring, valuing individuals' noble greatness.
Wow. Wow, that's a good one.
The challenge
Wow.
is on, Kuya
Uh-oh, here
Ron.
it
Oh, the challenge
is.
is on.
Oh, one more. I think there's one more, Atijana.
Did
One
I?
more popped in.
Oh, one more
Ati
for
Melvi. Ati Melvi.
Ate Melvi. Receiving, radiating excellence, cherishing every individual's valuing inspiration, noting generosity. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. It's gonna be a tough one. It will be a tough one. So, but
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
it's nice to be able to see that, they're engaging like that and just loving it, loving this acronyms. And yes, we will make sure to remember that we need to pick an acronym of the day.
Yeah. Yes,
Yes, the challenge is on, Kuya Rod.
it is on. But I think Atijana, we are ready for our two requested songs. I think Kuya Nico and Kuya Pong are ready. I think the two songs is God's Love from Kuya Rod, and I believe More Than We Asked For from Ati Lu. So if we can get that, Kuya Nico, Kuya Pong, and then we will be right back with Faith and Melody.
I know it's hard now, but I swear it gets better. A new day brings hope for a change in the weather. Hold on to your faith, let God set you free, and you'll find out exactly where you're meant to be. And when life brings you to your knees, in our Lord God's great power, you must believe. God's love is bigger than the ocean, brighter than the stars. It's through His love that you are now who you are. It's through His love that your days are bright as the sun. a flower that grows in the shadow of a tree.
Like a bird that's a sail in the middle of the sea.
You go on with courage, no love is lack. And his love so divine, my God always has your back. Oh, his love is bigger than the ocean and greater than the stars. It's through his love that you are now who you are. It's through his love that your days are good as the sun.
His precious gift to us.
His wondrous love. His wondrous love. And though it's hard now, but I swear it gets better. A new day, a new life, lasting forever. 'Cause love is bigger than the entire universe of stars. Through his love you've got from who you are to who you are. It's his never-ending mercy, a hope from above. His eternal love.
In this life we have, there's so many things we need for us to live along. We're bound for the challenges, many cries from battles, yet he did not abandon us. These wounds from hardships, we thought we could no longer withstand. Through our prayers, he hears and answers us. Someday we will receive everything that we aspire. Our hope will never fade, for the grace he has in store. Because once he answers us, he gives us more than we ask for. If today we feel gloomy and blue, all the things we've been through, it seems so far and untrue. But life goes on and on. We're happy to move on because with him the battle's won. These wounds from hardships, we thought we could no longer withstand. Through our prayers, he hears and answers us. Someday we will receive everything that we aspire. Our hope will never fade, for the grace he has in store. Because once he answers us, he gives us more than we ask for. More than we ask for. Each day, each night comes, he is there for us. In this world full of darkness, he's the only one who is loved us. More than we ask for. Someday we will receive everything that we aspire. Our hope will never fade, for the grace he has in store. Because once he answers us, he gives us more than we ask for. Oh, he gives us, yes, he gives us more than we ask
And we are back, and the acronym of the day challenge is on. If you are in the chat, you'll know what we're talking about. It's nice that Kalu saying this brain exercise. It's true, when once you have that thinking cap on, it's just like, oh, for me personally, I get challenged. Like, I want to do this too. I want to be able to also give my take on it. So here's my acronym for give: generously, invigorating, vocally enlightening. That's mine. And guess what? My besties is like my best friend's one.
It's
Well,
a
she
pressure. It's
tried.
pressure.
Okay,
I
she
try.
tried. She tried her best. We WE winning every time. Short and sweet, but awesome. That is awesome. I love this. I love, whenever we do acronym of the day, because it is quite challenging at the care. It's very true. Even at
It
Mel,
is.
because she wants to do the whole thing, but she gets stuck somewhere. So, but it's nice. It's nice. And Kaluz had mentioned, I guess, part of the line of the song there, because once he answers us, he gives us more than we ask for. So very true. And at this point, at the care, because we still have a little bit of time, I just want to. I have a song request, and everyone knows my favorite song, and this is to give back to everything that she has done for us on Faith and Melody, for believing in us, for always inspiring us to do better, to level up every single time. And I just want to dedicate this song to Ate Des, and it means so much to be able to give back to her everything that she has given us, given us the opportunity to host, given us the trust that she has given us to to be producers on Faith and Melody. It's not easy, but it's very rewarding. The hard work that we put in, and we get smiles from our team live chat there, or Ohana, uh, and we get feedback, we get your comments, we get your engagement. We want to give back to our uh, my kids call me Mother Goose, so our Ohana mom on Faith and Melody. So Ate Des, if you're listening, once again, this song instrumental. This is dedicated especially for you. Kuya Tech, take it away.
You took all my thoughts, my cares, and all of my fears. Taught me the words to the song that I once couldn't hear. You showed me right from wrong and how to sing along to the song that you were singing, and it was clear that you took all the garbled tunes that I tried to make, rearrange them into a melody I could play. You made a brand new sound that turned my life around, and I found that I could truly change. And I thank God, our Father Almighty, for answering my prayers when He sent you to me. He changed me just by using your heart to make the music that my heart wants to be playing for eternity.
Christian. That's why I'm always thankful for you. I'm always grateful that God had sent you to be instrumental to me. I think about how after all of this time, just how much your music brought me back to life. For your love and caring ways, I am hoping that someday I can make your life as happy as you've made mine. And I'm trying to hum myself a modest tune, trying to make a melody to get my message through. So when you hear how it goes, I pray that somehow you'll know every note is singing I love you. And I thank God our Father Almighty for answering my prayers when He sent you to me. He changed me just by using your heart to make the music that my heart wants to be playing for eternity. It's through your love that I've changed who I am, not only as a person, but a better Christian. That's why I'm always thankful for you. I'm always grateful that God had sent you to be instrumental to me.
And we are back, and this is going to be a tough one for us. I take care. We're trying to like figure it. Oh, this is going to be so hard, but I think we are in that time. I take care for choosing our acronym of the day. But Kuya Radas, he's got one. Glad, involuntary, inspired, nakasweet gifts.
Wow. Wow.
I
Taglish.
just want before you announce our acronym of the day, I just want to greet Kamak Akamen. He's tuned in. And yes, happy anniversary to you po, Kamak. And Kajubi, today is their wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary from Faith and Melody.
Yippee.
Okay, I take care. I think we are ready for the acronym of the day. Kuya Nico Kuyapong, if you can play our bumper for our acronym of the day. Take it away, take care.
Yeah. So again, if you are new to the program, we do have an acronym of the day. You are battling for 2 hours. Who has the best acronym of the day? Again, all of you are all the best. Everybody has great acronyms as usual, but we are just gonna pick one for fun or two. Actually, we're gonna pick two, right? Because Ati Jana, you do have your pick, right? Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay, okay.
You
So,
go first.
you want me to go first? Okay. So the acronym of the day for me is from dun, 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 dun. It is from Auntie Luz Alvaro from Livermore, District of Northeast California. Her word is receiving, which is reciprocate every time, countless elements inspiring, valuing individuals' noble greatness. I love that. That was actually awesome. That was awesome. Um, that's a long word. So I took the shortest word from the topic. I was able to do mine. So you saw mine. That was mine. But this was pretty awesome. So that was my pick. Is Toulouse for me is one of the winners here. So yes. How
Yay.
about you, Atijan? How about you?
Mine is because we're talking about, giving love and sharing our faith in that. I'm gonna pick for this one. It's give, and it's from Kuya Rod. It says goodness in victoriously extending our love. So there you go. There you go.
Yippee! Both
Thank
from
you.
Livermore. Nice. They teamed up. They teamed up. Livermore.
Yes. And let's not forget Atikir. We winning every time.
Winning
Short and
every
sweet.
time by giving,
Short
right?
and sweet.
Winning every time. Yes, it doesn't have to be a big elaborate word, but simple words also can make a big impact just as well. So we're gonna do some. If you are ready, Atijan, we're gonna do some acknowledgements as well. Um, because you do have the Christian values, right? I just want to
So
make
you want
sure.
okay, I'll let you do the acknowledgement. Atikir, don't worry.
Okay. Okay. So yes, we do say thank you again to our executive minister, our brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Again, the platform that's given to us on Faith and Melody and using Atides as the instrument to help us out to reach globally all our brethren out there and reconnect and connect to those that are out there as well. Super, super grateful. I also want to, we also want to thank our CEBSI president, our CEO and CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Iranio Manalo as well. We thank you so much, but again, we truly, truly treasure this program. We also want to thank our INC Media Production Section Chief, Brother Montreville Boyd, together with our INC Radio Subsection Chief, Brother Wally Tarai. Together, also, we want to thank our Ohana for joining in, participating, giving us the time that you have that can't be taken back, and as well as the effort you have given us also. I do want to say one more time, or to say thank you to our silent listeners. We haven't forgotten you. It's just the program just gets so overwhelming with so many things to go on with. But we do want to say thank you to our silent listeners that are out there. Ati Mia Urbano, I believe she's in Spain. Also, Ati Gel and
Mr. Jaja,
Ati Jaja. I think they're both in the Mediterranean,
Mediterranean.
right? Okay, so they're there. We have Mommy Lynette, who is out there in the Philippines, and Auntie Jelen or Mommy Jelen. Those two watch Parent Talk, best friends for 27 years. Very inspiring, right? Watch them also. We do have Sister Esther Aguinaldo, who is from Sacramento, District of Northeast California, Auntie Paul's mom. Thank you, darling, for supporting us as usual. I will see you tonight. And we also have Mommy Mai from Mountain States, who's usually listening, doing chores, and probably cooking for the children today. We haven't, I know she's probably busy today, at Tinel from Bay Area, California. I'm sure she was listening, turning up the music, and probably dancing at her desk. So thank you for listening. We also have Ati Ria Martin. She is from Sacramento as well, aspiring choir member. I mentioned Ati Joyce. Kuya Davis out there at work also earning that shopping money there, right? Shopping money. So he is also watching, he is listening, and he is also supporting as well. Do you know anyone else that John that might be out there
Actually, Kuya
listening? But
Henry right now is tuned in upstairs.
oh, Kuya Henry. Okay, say hello, Kuya Henry. And so yes, thank you for joining us again, giving us the time and making that effort to just even listen on and say hello to all of us when you can. Um, Again, happy anniversary to Kamak and Kajuvi. Today is their actual anniversary.
Anniversary.
So if you are
Yeah.
from Eastwood or Canada or you know of them, wish them a happy anniversary. I don't know how many years they've got. Auntie Jenny, do you know how many years they have?
23 years.
Wow, 23
Yes,
years. See,
23
marriage
years. So,
marriage goals up there. So yes, give them that happy love and reading there. So, and now back to you, Auntie Jenna, for the Christian values.
yes, of course, we won't leave without our Christian values for today. Blessings come in different forms. Sometimes the little that we think we have is more than anyone could have. The kindness, the purity of hearts, the smile, they are more than enough to uplift and bring joy to someone. When we are able to share and give beyond our means, we give love and it is priceless. With love in our hearts, we can share our faith and give someone a gift worth greater than anything one could ever receive. That's our Christian value for today. And for our closing song, it is Happy Victory. So this has been Faith and Melody with, of course, yours truly, Ate Jonah, and my best friend here, Ate Kier. And that has been Faith and Melody. We hope that you have been inspired, you have been enlightened, and strengthened in our faith inside the Church of Christ. So we'll see you again next week. Thank you. Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow, please tune in as well with Madam Flo and I think Ate Kira's gonna
Yes, I
be
think I
there,
will be
and
there.
Brother
I
Andrew
yes.
Win is also gonna be there. So tune in tomorrow again, and we'll see you next week. The twinning will be seeing you next. It's on this side. There you
It's
go.
on
On
this
this
side.
side.
Oh,
No,
it's
other
on this
side.
side.
There you go. Yeah, thank you, Hana. Thank you, Kuya Nico, Kuya Pong, and to Kuya Tex there in the Philippines.
Love you,
Thank you
Paul.
so much. Happy victory for our closing song.
The words of God went from a distant land. He chose a messenger to bring all people to the true church. Yeah, though trials came along the way, he kept his trust in God that this work would be victorious.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.